Did you know what I just learned? Lego has apparently. I need to look up, but I saw it online. I don't know if I necessarily trust everything I see online, but apparently there's like a website you can go to get a packing slip, and if you have old Legos, you can ship them back to Lego. They take them and clean them, and then they'll give them out to people who like can't afford Legos or something like that, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And
like
if they're too, maybe homeless people. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Does that mean?
Yeah. But if they're too badly damaged, they'll take them and melt them down and turn them into new Legos. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that. Like, I wonder how many people just tossed away Legos not knowing that that's an option.
I remember, I never did it, but there was a service where like you could get a monthly subscription and you could get Lego sets set to your house, and then you'd send it back to them and they would re-sanitize it and then like send it to someone else. It was like Netflix.
But for Lego sets?
But for Lego sets.
So you just get it, you spend the time building it and stuff. Like, cool, it's built. All right, I'm going to send it back, get a new one to build. That's cool.
Would they charge you for the parts that were missing?
Because
I know if you send a Netflix DVD back scratched, like, you bought the movie.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Eric hates the homeless confirmed. But no, I just saw that and I was like, well, that's interesting. I didn't know. I feel like more things should do that. That way, like, one, it would lessen like trash and plastics just sitting around and stuff in junkyards, or not junkyards, but you know what I mean, like
landfills.
Landfills, that's a word.
Yeah.
So you send it in. Do they send anything back to you?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's pretty much
like a donation.
Like pretty much, it's just like a very, very specific Goodwill. Technically, just do that for anything.
Sure.
And
but Goodwill doesn't donate their stuff.
Yeah.
They just sell it at a reduced price and keep all the profit.
It's not quite as bad, I guess, since there's like digital sales and there's like PlayStation Plus where you get free games. But like for a while, one of the things I was like most bummed about going completely digital away from discless games was like, well, what about like the poor kids who have to go to the flea market or and like secondhand stores and get the games? But fortunately, they go on sales and things like that.
Yeah,
Just
Lego
wait for like the summer sales, and
they call it Lego Replay. Is our way of helping fans donate bricks to kids in need. We're currently trying it out in the United States. Just go to givebackbox.com/Lego, print out a shipping label, box up your bricks, and get them to the post office. You can also visit one of our Lego stores to get a free shipping label or drop your donation off in person. The bricks you send will be sorted and cleaned before being donated to Teach for America or Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston. If you're deciding what to do with Lego bricks when you don't want to play with them anymore, we recommend passing them on to someone else or donating them to a local charity shop. Bricks that don't meet our high standards after being molded aren't just thrown away. We can sometimes grind them down and make new pieces that can't be ground down and reused, and molding help generate power in our facilities. When we make too many bricks of one kind, we donate them through our Lego Foundation to charities all over the world. So it's just a way of like, it's like recycling. It's helping like kids and stuff who don't have that to be able to be donated for like Teach America and stuff like that. So it's just something neat that's newer that I was like, well, that's kind of cool.
Neat.
I like the idea. Mm-hmm. Like if more things did that, would you have like less trash sitting around and stuff too?
Oh yeah.
Would it also at the same time help them? Like if they can take those and reuse them and whatnot, or
it's
whatever.
cutting down like their costs of like sourcing the specific kinds of plastic and stuff and molding them.
Yeah,
like,
and they've already made the money initially, so them taking them in and then donating them in. Like, so it's neat. I don't know. Part of me was like, maybe more companies should do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like you have Barbie dolls. You're like, I don't like these Barbie dolls anymore. What should I do with them? It's like you just send them in. They'll clean them up, give them to kids that don't have Barbie dolls or whatever. Hair. And if they don't work, they melt them down like they do the Chucky doll and make a new one.
I feel like Legos are one of the few toys that really hold their value, though. Like even after being played with.
Sure.
Well, it's because they're made to such high standard.
And they like, isn't it like Legos that are made today like still have to fit Legos that were made 30 years ago, right?
Yep.
So like, they can't like, I don't know.
Like the level of engineering and everything that went into designing the Lego block, like their tolerances are like 5/10 thousandths of an inch to make sure that they have the proper amount of friction and to where they don't wear out over repeated use and stuff. Like it's insane.
Did you ever watch The Toys That Made Us? You probably watched it, right, Eric?
I haven't seen it yet.
One of them.
In Toys That Made Us, one of them is about Legos, and they cover like what the company did before, how they got their
I
name.
don't think I've seen the Lego one.
Like it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to see like what their growth and changes it's gone through.
Cool.
You have to check that out.
Oh, it's really good.